The Preserve at Folsom Ranch has been one of the hottest new communities that just came out here into Folsom, California. This is a brand new community by Toll Brothers, which is our local luxury builder here, if you will, in the area. We've had a lot of people ask about this community. So in this video, I'm gonna be uncovering their brand new heritage trails, which is kind of their more higher end community, if you will, to the Preserve location. Beautiful model homes. And of course, I'm gonna give you guys an idea of what it's like to live here in this part of Folsom Ranch. The one thing I like about this community is that even though it's so centrally located, it does feel like you're coming into the backside of Folsom Ranch. So it has this level of separation from the rest of the community. You're right here in Folsom Ranch, really on the backside of Folsom Ranch, if you will. It's just a quick access to Highway 50, and of course, quick access also to all the major shopping that one could want in Folsom, California. Now, the Preserve is expected to build about 211 homes overall. 110 of those homes are specifically going to be towards their series, Heritage Trails. Heritage Trails at the Preserve is expected to have 4 different floor plans to choose from, ranging anywhere from 2,500 to over 3,700 square feet. Now, for this video, I'm going to be reviewing 2 of their beautiful model homes. The prices currently starting for this neighborhood are roughly about $1 million. And of course, it goes well on up from there depending on the upgrades that you decide to do. Now, there is an HOA to this community, and that's currently running about $121 per month, but is expected to drop at the build out. Now, there is a Melrose to the community, and that's running over $4,700 per year. Now, the Vulcan model is 3,788 square feet. It's offering 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bath. It's got a 3-car garage and is also offering a guest suite. All right, welcome to Heritage Trails. Now, this is the Vulcan model. I'm really excited about this one because this is gonna be like your big 2-story home here with Toll Brothers. So you have this floating staircase right here. Now, the beautiful thing about this staircase is, of course, it's got the glass paneling on the side. Then this is also a structural option typically with Toll Brothers, as you've seen in their other models, which we showcased in El Dorado Hills, and that was a beautiful plan. Now, one thing that makes this plan so special is that it actually has a small kind of in-law unit here on the front of the house. So it has that separate front entrance. You also have a powder room right here, which I'll show you guys. But one thing that really makes Toll Brothers one of a kind and stand out is their designs and upgrades. I mean, check out this kitchen. It is absolutely one of a kind. One thing that I love about this kitchen is that they do these waterfall style islands, which are exquisite. Now, this one looks more of like a 2 or 3 inch edge right here with the slab. They have an option to do a 3-inch, which I'll show you in another model tour. But another great thing about these kitchens is, I mean, they're so big and grand. It's truly an entertainer's dream of a home like this. You have Wolf burner appliances, and of course, if you guys are in the cooking game, you know Wolf is some of the best that you'd want. You do have a walk-in pantry here, and of course, you have the Sub-Zero built-in fridge. So, of course, a grandiose luxury kitchen for a home like this. Now, transitioning from the kitchen, of course, it flows into a nice dining area right here. We also have a nice, open, spacious living room, and all of this really ties in to the beautiful backyard, which I'll show you in a little bit. But we have these really amazing panoramic sliders that open all the way in, give you a really quick access to the backyard, and it's just great for entertaining and hosting people. Now, here off the front as well, you do have almost like an in-law suite here right off the front. It's got its own private front entrance, which is great, but it's still enough. I mean, it's got your basic kitchenette amenities. You got a microwave here, a little wine fridge right here. You still have a full-size sink, beautiful cabinetry matching the rest of the home. This would be your access from a garage as well, which is really nice because then you can drive in and park the car, get inside, all from one kind of edge of the house, if you will. You still get a nice full-size bathroom, which I'll show you the details in here, but it's just gorgeous what they've done with the tile. Still have nice thick slabs on the countertops, and of course, your own private bedroom here in the home. So it's a pretty nice, spacious layout if you'd like to have someone living with you, or maybe an older kid that visits once in a while. I think this is gonna be a great feature for someone that's looking for something like that. And of course, riding up these beautiful stairs, you have a view out the front, and then right here on this section, you have a nice open loft, plenty of natural light coming in with the windows upstairs. But one great thing about this side is that you still have 2 bedrooms, splitting off on both sides of this hallway right here, which I'll tie into right here. Now you do have a proper sized bedroom right here, and the great thing about this one is that it actually has an ensuite option, so you're gonna have a full bath attached to this bedroom, as well as a walk-in closet. Right over here you have a laundry room, really nicely spacious size in there. And then over here you have your final bedroom, kind of facing the front of the home. Now the cool thing about this one as well, you have the ensuite options. You have a full bath attached. This one doesn't have a walk-in closet, but still nonetheless a great size closet for a kid staying with you in the home. Now here we are in the owner's suite. Now of course, anyone who owns one of these homes, the owner's suite is gonna be the big deal here. And if the camera will just follow me a little bit, this is really why. You have a beautiful oversized balcony behind you. Now some of these homes are also gonna be on preserved lots, so you're gonna have a little bit of a view, a little open space behind you. This is gonna be a really beautiful portion of Folsom Ranch right here. And I just love the glass paneling through, showing all the way out. So if you get one of those lots that's gonna be open to the open space, I think you're gonna be winning in this community. Now let's show you this bathroom, because this thing is next level. All right, here we are in the owner's suite, and what I love with Toll Brothers is they really don't spare any expenses. Now, if you've seen some of our other videos, you know that some of these builders go really top-notch with their upgrades, and here I can say the same thing. You got two separate sinks. I just loved the raised edges here on these beautiful sinks, and then also you have a nice, huge, oversized tub to soak in. It's got more of a rectangle shape, which I really love, gives it a nice modern feel. You still continue with the darker cabinets up here, but you have the gold finishes, which I love. Now, right here I'm gonna show you, it's got this masterful, huge walk-in shower. It's got the dual heads, so it makes it feel like you have a rainfall shower in there, and I'm sure that that would be an upgrade feature as well that you could do. Now, this closet is really one of a kind. This is somewhere where I would probably store my own personal watches. I mean, beautiful custom closet in here, where if you've got the purses, the shoes, all the things that you could want to kind of show off with the little LED lighting in there, this is gonna be a really gorgeous closet for you. Now, of course, this is a one-of-a-kind slider right here. This is something that I love that they do with their models. Now, it is more of a structural feature, but I think it's worth all the money, because stepping out into this pool, I love the way they've modeled it here. It really is a private little oasis here at the preserve. And you could have still a spacious pool right here. As you can see, this one's a little bit smaller, as they've done in some of their previous models around Sacramento. And you could check those out on our channel. But I think for this space, it's not a terribly large backyard. I know there's gonna be some lots that are gonna be a little bit bigger in size compared to these ones, but even with this space, you could do a lot. I love that they've done this recessed fireplace sitting down here. Now, it's a really cool vibe if you have people over, you have an outdoor TV, you can really host in this kind of area. But then you also still get the covered patio, which is where your owner's suite balcony is gonna be sitting, and you get the California fireplace. So it really ties it in really well here. And you can see Toll Brothers has really outdone themselves in this backyard. So this is really a beautiful oasis that you can do here in Folsom. The Azul model is 2,539 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, and a 2-car garage. All right, here we are in front of the Azul floor plan, and this is gonna be their single-story model. And I'll show you guys this beautiful home, because one cool thing about this one is that it's got a Jack and Jill right off the front. So you have a nice formal bedroom here, but it does flow into this Jack and Jill option, which has a shared bathroom feature, as you can see. Now, what I love is this lighter, textured feel to these cabinets that they've done. And of course, they still have the raised edge sinks, dual sinks. So of course, for kids, this is a wonderful feature. And it flows right here into a nice big walk-in shower. And of course, the second bedroom attached to it. So if you've got kids sharing right out the front of the home, I should say, it's a great feature. Now, one thing about this home, as you can see, this front door here is already an upgrade. Most likely, it's got the window see-through, but just on this beautiful entrance, it raises up, if I had to guess, it's probably about a 12-foot ceiling. You got a little chandelier drop down right here. Now, it does have this hallway that drops down a little bit to more about the 10-foot range right here. And this is beautiful because right here, as you enter this right-hand side, you have a guest powder room right there, which is really nice for guests coming in and out of the home. But right here on the right-hand side, also facing the front side of the home, so the front windows, you have a sliding door here to a formal bedroom. And this one, the great thing about this one, it has an ensuite option. So if you have someone that wants kind of their separation, not necessarily into the Jack and Jill feature, this is a beautiful option for someone like that. Now continuing down the hallway, you have some floating shelves here, and then you do have an office den feature. I love the way they've set that up with these shelves right here and this recessed wall. Got the cabinetry towards the bottom. Now that's gonna be more of a design feature probably after the fact, but I think it's a great space for an office. You have the living room that ties in with the California style fireplace, very slim and modern right there. And then into the 90-degree stackable door. This is something special that they offer, which I'll get into here in a little bit. But basically this door right here, it meets at the 90-degree angle. So you get a nice big open floor plan leading out to the backyard. Now to continue here out the backyard, of course you get the covered patio right here. Gives that a nice California feel. I love what they've done with this smaller space. Now these lots, again, aren't terribly huge, especially on a single-story floor plan, but you can see here they've made good use of the space. They have an outdoor kitchen here with the barbecue, wine fridge, a temporary bar here, so a lot of people can still hang out in this space right here. Now, as you can see off the back of the home, you have a stackable sliding glass door off the owner's suite, here off the dining, and of course off the living room. So for opening up the windows in the evening when we get that Delta breeze and it cools down in our summers, this is really a beautiful home for that. Showcasing this kitchen right here, I love the 3 pendant drop-down lights. Of course, it's a Toll Brothers home, so all the upgrades are on the next level here. So you can see here you got more of a 2-inch slab on the countertops that looks like almost like a quartz. And then you have a beautiful oversized farm style sink. I love that, and it flows nicely into the dining area, so really quick and easy. Now, one cool thing about this one is that they just put in the KitchenAid appliances on this. You can upgrade to the Wolf if you wanted to. Of course, you still have the chef style burners and the pot filler on these. Now, these cabinets are a little bit different. This is something new that we don't see too often. A little bit of a different design feature versus the typical shaker style cabinets a lot of the builders are using in the area. If you notice here, you still get the two-tone cabinets, the lighter ones towards the back and a darker finish on this one on the island. So get commercial grade fridge. And then one cool thing about this layout in the back of this one is it's got this almost separate entrance over here. That'd be your garage down there, but you still have plenty of space. You can fill in a wine fridge over here with extra counter space, and you still get a formal pantry. And this is gonna be more of like a custom built-in shelving right here. Now I'll showcase this. This is a little bit interesting. You still get a coat closet here as you're coming in from the 2-car garage or the bigger garage here. You have extra cabinet space here, and then it flows into the laundry room back here, which you would say, why is the laundry room back here? Well, the cool thing about this one is that it actually flows into, it ties into the owner's suite really. And we're kind of walking backwards into the home. This would be more off the back end of the home, which would you enter the owner's suite. But this is a nice feature because if you're doing the laundry, this is your closet. Obviously you're the owner of the house typically speaking, you're gonna be doing the laundry and you want that quick access right there. So you'd have a door here to kind of give you that access. Now a lot of builders are starting to do that in the area, especially for the more premium priced homes. So I think that is a nice feature. Now we'll start with the owner's bath. I typically don't do this, we're going backwards, but I love that you have the floating dual sinks separated. I love that they're opposite of each other. They're not too closely tied together. And if you notice here on the slab, on the countertop, that's like a 3-4 inch slab right there. It really gives it a nice chunky feel. I know some people are gonna laugh at that, but I just love that feature. It's not too thin, or it's not just like an inch slab on top. It really makes it feel more high end. If you notice under the cabinets too, you have the LED lighting. Now right here, if I back out a little bit, you also have a nice large soaking tub. This one's gonna be more of an oval. I love this shower. So much texture going on in here. One thing I would have done is added a rainfall shower in here, but that's just me. Now continue with the owner's suite. Of course, it's big, light and bright. I love that it has the stackable feature option for the sliding glass door. So you can move that door all the way back and kind of get beautiful fresh air every evening here. So really nice size. Now just to give you an idea of where we are located here. It flows right here into the main living space. If you guys would also like to see the models next door that Toll Brothers is doing, we're going to do a separate video on that, so make sure to check that out. I'll try to link it down below, or you can subscribe to make sure that you're notified every time we release a new video. Also, if you'd like to know more about living in Folsom Ranch, or just want to see the other brand new construction homes in the area, we've done a ton of videos on that, so I'll link those down below as well. But for now, my name is Sam with Golovey Real Estate. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.